Hey guys, Jason here. In this video, I'm giving you my first 7-string death metal guitar lesson. Alright guys, so let's learn that 7-string death metal riff. Now I'm going to break this up into two parts. The first part is really a beginner phase here, and the second piece of that is very similar to the first piece, but we're getting more into the intermediate stages of, of playing death metal, 7-string death metal here. So I'm going to play this first part. We're going to break it down into two parts. Let's go over the first part. I'll play at normal speed, and then we'll back it down a bit, and I'll call out the notes. Now, the frets we're playing on here, of course, we've got the open. Very cool, heavy sound. And then we're going to be playing on 8, 7, 5, and 3. So those are the frets. So I'm going to hit those notes in the sequence that we're playing. So follow along here. And I'm not going to speed pick it this time. I'm just going to hit the actual notes. Let's go over that one more time. That's pretty much it, and I'm hitting that first note open, and then I'm going to be palm muting. I'm going to be lightly palm muting those notes as I'm speed picking, and that gives you kind of that death metal feel to that. Now let's move on to phase 2, the second section of this 7-string death metal riff. Love saying that, sounds cool. Alright, so let's break that down. I'm just going to hit the notes, and I'm not going to do the alternate picking here. We'll get into that, but I'm just going to hit the notes so that you become familiar with where to go on the fretboard here. So just take your time and get those notes. Again, we're kind of merging from the beginning, like a beginner's death metal riff, to more of an intermediate, what I would consider intermediate death metal riff. Now I know those of you who have been playing this style of music for a while, this is probably easy for you, but I'm just kind of throwing this out there as this is really my first 7-string death metal guitar lesson that I'm throwing out there. We will be doing more advanced lessons in the future. So anyway, let's get back to the second part of that. I'm going to play those notes one more time. So now we're going to integrate the alternate picking, the alternate speed picking here with that death metal rhythm. And what I'm doing here, I'm not really palm muting these notes like the first time around I was palm muting. Since there's a little more movement on this, and I want to get the clarity of the notes, I'm not palm muting these. I'm just kind of hitting them, open. And when you play open like that, especially on the 7th string, what I've noticed is that you get that growl effect. It kind of just growls at you like a lion or something. I know it probably sounded cheesy, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So there's just a certain element of tone that the 7-string is giving you that you just don't get on, you know, on a 6-string or even a down-tuned 6-string guitar. So I'm loving this thing so far. But anyway, that's the riff. So we broke it down into the 2 sections there. You know, go back and learn those, learn the notes. And of course, I always encourage you guys to, you know, add your own flavor to it, add your own notes. Once you learn what I'm teaching you, add your own notes. And again, I will be getting into more advanced 7-string metal lessons here, because I typically like to play on, I don't want to get in the habit of just playing on that B string. You know, when you get a 7-string, and again, I just got this like last week. I haven't even had this a week yet. I love this guitar already. But I don't want to get into the habit of just playing on the B string heavy. You know, you want to start incorporating, you know, more strings, especially if you're new at playing a 7-string, you know. You want to branch out. So again, you know, learn what I just showed you, but, you know, start implementing some more notes and even some more strings. You know, maybe play that same riff on the E string and then on the A string and then go back to the B string. So play different variations of that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that 7-string death metal guitar lesson. I really hope this helped you guys. Again, I encourage you to add your own notes to this. Once you learn what I'm teaching you, and I know I harp on this a lot, I harp on it pretty much every video, but I feel that it's very important that you grasp this, that don't just learn what I'm teaching you. You know, once you learn it and get it down, start adding more notes and maybe play different notes on different strings. You know, just kind of add your own flavor to that. That will make you a better guitar player, musician, and songwriter as well. And if you don't own a 7-string guitar, don't worry, don't fret. Bad pun. You can still play what I'm showing you. Just play it on the E string or A string or whatever, you know. So I encourage you to do that as well. Again, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or questions, you know, please leave those in the comments section on the video. I always respond to you guys. Also, don't forget to check out my music. You can go to jasonstallworth.com. There's links to all my albums on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon. I'm also still giving away my free lead guitar practice guide. If you go to jasonsmetal.com, you can pick up a copy of that. I know I just gave you guys 2 websites, but both of those links are in the description of this video. Just scroll down to the bottom and you can access those. Guys, thank you once again, and until the next video, keep it metal.